Yeah, when it comes to hip-hop, you know, everybody always talks about the lyricist, everybody always talks about the b-boy, but it's very rare that you actually have somebody to pay homage to, the man who puts the two together, and that is the DJ. And I'm so happy to have Mysterious Mystro trying to be cool with his hat right here, but we got Music Mystro right here. It is the main event, and I'm so excited to have you, to pull you aside to talk to you for a minute. How are you?
I'm all right.
You sure?
I'm good. I'm just tired.
No, there's no tired in hip-hop. There's no crying in hip-hop, and there's no tired in hip-hop.
Listen, I'm just going to go against everybody, all that team no sleep, and everybody talking about they don't rest. Y'all liars. Because you got to rest. Your body need rest. If you don't rest, your body don't function right. So I get my rest, and when I recharge and wake up the next morning, I'm ready to go. So all that no sleep, I don't believe y'all.
So obviously we're gonna let this be real quick right here because we want him to go to bed because I want him cranky. Now we're here at the main event. So, but tell me what you thought about the main event tonight.
It was cool.
Okay, so it was cool. Now I will say this, you had me absolutely off the wall with the music that you was playing in between the sets. You are like the button king. Like, how many sound effects do you have in your Serato?
Let me just rewind, right? Because what I was playing in between sets was my beats.
Right.
And I'm a platinum producer. I've produced for artists like LL Cool J, Jim Jones, Cameron, Jewels, and more people. There's more, Sonya Blade. So, you know, I started off as a DJ and made that switch over to producer. Yeah, I'm gone.
That's fine.
And as far as the buttons go, like whatever's funny or entertains the crowd, I may download it, sample it, put it in the computer, and those are my buttons that I press.
No, but you have no idea. It's perfect though, especially when you have that little quick, little witty note to just throw back at the host because Dave, you was acting up tonight. You know, you was trying to act a little reckless up there. You don't be telling nobody that they look like no purple popsicle and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's all right. But we have Music Mystro to tell him to shut up.
With D Dave, like I do a lot of shows with him, so you know I always got to have those on deck for D Dave. I DJ a lot of shows that he hosts, so you know that's an ongoing thing with me and him.
Okay. All right, so when coming down to your beats, like you really had some real heavy bangers. Like I can't even like describe it. Like when an artist would go on stage, we would get hype, and then right after it, you would do this little laugh, this ghoulish laugh, and then put some monster track on that had the whole place like going crazy. How dare you tease us like that? Like that's not fair. Like I'm mad at you. Why do you do that?
Those are like warning shots. Just like you know what? In between, it's not even warning shots. Like I have to promote myself. So, you know, people know the name, and there's a lot of artists in there that need beats. So, you know, I give snippets of what I can do, you know, and that makes people call like, yo, we need beats, you know, beats on budget, holla at me.
You know, it's really interesting to me. You know, people are always trying to get my interview. You know, it's interesting to me because you seem like a very particular person and you take music very seriously. You are a man with many faces. And, because he was giving some today. How do you exactly pick artists to allow to be on your tracks?
Well, with me, I operate I operate very different because I'm not one that's like, oh, you're the hottest one, you're hot. I don't care about that. Like, I'd rather work with somebody that's mediocre but humble and that can take criticism and willing to learn versus somebody that's nice and arrogant and you can't tell them nothing. And then on top of that, I work off of relationships. Like, I'm not the one that, yo, Mystro, let's work. I don't jump to that. You know, I don't jump. Now, if you build a relationship, a friendship, like I work easier off of those. You know, it's like getting to know the person that I'm working with. You know, because I don't care to work with a lot of people. I really don't. You know, but, you know, we kick it, we hang out like like me and D Dave. We started off as friends before we worked, like snapping, going crazy, and before I found out R.E.A.L was my cousin, how crazy is that? You know, we build on something different, and we build the relationship, and that's it. Like, I'm executive producing the album. My artist, which is my cousin, I don't need to say no more, right? He went through it with me. Like, it took a while, you know, for him to work, but, you know, it's different. I'm not one to just be like, work with anybody. Even this guy here, Doc.
What up?
Like, everything is like a relationship builder. Even Eluse will tell you, like, Eluse will be like, yo, Mike ain't messing with me. I'm like, nah, you know, I work very slow, you know what I mean? Like, I like to study the artist and just, you know, okay, this is for you, I distribute. It ain't like I'm just gonna throw a track and, like, try to match an artist, you know, like, I study. So once I figure out, okay, this is his style, then I may attempt to throw them something and see what they do. Or they in the studio, I make a beat for them on the spot, which mostly always the best way, because right there is a freshly made beat. You know, it's work different.
Okay, so for the artists that were on stage tonight, a lot of them, well, I'll say this, a lot of them are familiar with the stage, and then there were some today that you could tell was a little bit newer to actually performing at events like this. What advice can you give them for future events?
For one thing, I always tell artists, like, when you do events like this, get a show CD. Always need a TV track with your ad-libs. Get more comfortable with the stage. If you got stage fright, you know, maybe sometimes you can put sunglasses to block the crowd, but, you know, just gotta, I don't know, man. I don't know what advice. I ain't no rapper. I'm a producer. I could give beats. I could give advice. I'm being real difficult. I'm tired now.
No, it's fine. You're actually giving me exactly what I want, because that's who you are, and you can't be nobody else but that person. Yeah, we still talking.
Stop sweating me. Nah, you know, for artists, you know, they gotta get comfortable. At the end of the day, just be comfortable. Just be comfortable. I don't like an artist that on stage, there's no confidence. Like, just have that confidence, just have that swag. Like, yo, I'm the shit. You know, just go crazy. That's my advice. Just be comfortable. You know, have that confidence, show that confidence. Because if you don't show that you confident, then the crowd is not gonna react to you, you know. So if you giving that attention to the crowd, you got the crowd going crazy. If you going crazy on stage, the crowd's gonna go crazy. Like, a lot of times the crowd reacts to what you do. That's my advice.
See, there you go. Words of the wise right here. We got Music Mystro giving you tips on how to really command the stage, do your thing for the next main event. Yo, once again, shout out to R.E.A.L, shout out to K. Gordon. We're absolutely going crazy right now. It's a blessing to have Music Mystro. And we're going to make sure he gets some sleep. We're going to get some sleep tonight.
I'll probably go home, make a beat, and go to sleep.
See, I know it. Just like a true producer. Talk about I'm on no sleep, and then you going to be up all night to the break of dawn.
Nah, but when I get tired, I go to sleep. Like most people, they fight it. I'm not fighting it. Like, I'll save the beat, go to sleep, and reload it, and finish it.
Well, we're going to save the beat right here. Once again, I am Jenelle Simone. Here for the main event, I got Music Mystro, Mysterious Mystro, a man who's extremely blunt and honest with his words, and I cannot be mad at that. The main event, R.E.A.L Live ENT.